Assalamualaikum and greetings. I am Muhammad ASYAARI ZAKARIA from UKM to present my research entitled Dual-Stage Carcinogenesis of NTCU-induced lung SCC development in mouse model. Ladies and gentlemen, in Malaysia, lung cancer is the third most common type of cancer and is the most common cause of cancer-related death. According to Xiang et al., more than 4,000 of deaths in Malaysia was estimated to caused by lung cancer each year. In this study, we are focusing on lung SCC subtype, which is the second most frequent malignancy under non-small cell lung cancer, and it is still associated with a high mortality rate and poor therapeutic response. Lung SCC involves a multi-stages process to form, start from normal, hyperplasia, metaplasia, and dysplasia. These three histology characteristics are known as benign. Then it can become carcinoma in situ and invasive carcinoma, which is the malignant stage. To date, chemically induced lung cancer by using NTCU was regarded as the best method to induce lung SCC. It has proven to be highly reproducible. These are examples of studies that successfully developed lung SCC by using NTCU. NTCU is a nicotine derivative compound that can cause lung SCC by forming alkylating agents. However, the knowledge on lung SCC etiology remains elusive. Notably, most of the studies on lung SCC develop either benign or malignant stage only. So there is an urgent need to establish a well-characterized dual-stage carcinogenesis lung SCC in mouse, which can help researchers gain insight on lung SCC progression. Therefore, the objective of this study is first, to develop dual-stage carcinogenesis of lung SCC in mouse model using NTCU. Second, to determine the histology changes of NTCU-induced lung SCC at benign and malignant stage using H&E and i-Sihat staining. Ladies and gentlemen, now let us go through the methods. The study was conducted following animal ethics guidelines approved by our institution. As shown here, female biopsy mice were assigned into two groups, benign and malignant groups, which received treatment for 15 and 30 weeks respectively. Then, the mice in each group were further allotted into three groups, control, vehicle, and cancer group, which received normal saline, acetone, and NTCU respectively. The treatment was given on the dorsal area twice per week. After the mice were sacrificed, H&E and i-Sihat staining were performed to confirm the formation of lung SCC. From the result of H&E staining, we can observe that the control group and vehicle group present with a single layer epithelial cells, which indicate normal histology. In contrast, benign cancer group present with a mix of hyperplasia, metaplasia, and dysplasia lesions, indicating benign stage. Whereas malignant cancer group present with high nuclear to cytoplasm ratio cells and intracellular breach, which indicate at once lung SCC subtype of lung cancer. From this staining also, we can measure the epithelium thickness, which was found to be significantly higher in the cancer group as compared to the vehicle and control group. The increment of epithelium thickness was also found to be higher in the malignant as compared to the benign stage. From the histology and epithelium thickness analysis, we found that there is no significant difference between control and vehicle groups. Therefore, we suggested that vehicle group alone is adequate as a valid control group for further assay. Then, we measured the proliferation status by using Ki-67 protein to confirm the increased epithelium thickness. The actively proliferating cells were observed to be more higher in the cancer group as compared to the vehicle group. The proliferation activity was also found to be higher in the malignant as compared to the benign stage. Finally, we confirmed the lung SCC subtype in the malignant stage as they show as lung SCC characteristic. Briefly, we found an expression of CK56 and SCC biomarker in the cancer group, indicating the lung SCC subtype. Further discussion, 15 weeks of treatment was chosen as Villalobos et al. able to develop benign lesions after 8 to 24 weeks of NTCU treatment. 30 weeks of treatment was chosen as one et al. Able to develop lung SCC in all mice after 32 weeks of treatment. However, we decided to shorten the time of exposure to 2 weeks, as 26 weeks of treatment also can induce lung SCC, but it's not homogenized to all mice as reported by Suren et al. Epithelium thickness has become one of the guiding criteria for pulmonary lesions. It represents hyperplastic event and more advanced stage of lung SCC. Increased epithelium thickness was resulted from increased proliferation activity. Herein, Ki67 protein expression was found to be increased during carcinogenesis. Our finding is in line with previous studies who also found increased proliferative activity in lung SCC. IHC for CK5C also was performed to confirm lung SCC subtype. This was expressed in 100% of metastatic lung SCC. In conclusion, NTCU able to induce lung SCC through multiple stages allowed for the benign and malignant characterization to be evaluated. Our study suggested that this model is the best at mimicking human lung SCC, and the vehicle group alone is adequate as control group, reducing the number of animal used in the research. Our suggestion is to reduce the number of animals which uphold the 3R principle of animal research, which are reduce, refine, and replace. So here are the references, acknowledgement, and thank you for listening.